Happy Monday, everyone. So today we are talking about being clairvoyant. I get messages often, and there's people who come in, they'll send me a message, they'll comment, and they'll say, hey, I see things, I see orbs. I've always seen them from my whole life. Sometimes I see spirits, and they often tell me this almost as if they're just wanting me to co-sign and be like, yeah, that's cool. Or wow, you have a beautiful, holy gift. And just be excited about it. And for me, that's egotistically. That's all about your ego. But I'm like, if you came to me, then that means you also know that I'm going to do what I can to dismantle that ego and actually get you to do something with your life. So this is what it's about. Today, the letter of the day is C, and C for a lot of different things, and you're going to notice that. So when you are clairvoyant, when you can see things, when you can see auras, when you can see spirits, when you can see orbs, meaning like little balls of light that kind of just travel, and they seem to be traveling with you. When you are able to do that, that's great. You have work to do. So I call it the 3 C's, and that is communicate, command, and create. Okay, so communicate, command, and create. So the first part is where most people will stay, almost for their whole lives, okay? Depending on where they're at. Psychics a lot of times stay right there. And some of them, of course, will get to the command part because they have to get these spirits to leave them alone at some point. All right, so communicate means if you're noticing you're seeing balls of light, if you're seeing spirits, if you're seeing spirits with humanoid forms or something like that, communicate. Maybe you get a journal, maybe you can just do it telepathically, but communicate and say, what are you doing here? What are you about? Do you have a name? Do you have a thing that you like to do? Communicate, just like you would any other person, a new person that comes into your life, you have to communicate. And you can write it down. So if it's a telepathic thing, you can ask the questions mentally, then write in a journal and just start communicating. Find out why you're seeing this. Ask the question, why am I seeing you? What are you doing? What are you up to? And you'll find out what kind of spirits you have around you, what you're seeing, what this is all about. Now, if any of them tell you that you need to go kill yourself, remember, you shouldn't actually do that, or you should kill someone else. What you should do is realize that maybe we're talking about killing the ego, like I'm killing your ego right now. That's what you should do. It's not actual physical thing that you need to do, all right? Okay. All right. After you got your communication thing down, then I want you to get to commanding. Now you got to see, okay, well, what is this all about? Because remember, it's all mental. I talked about that last week. I talk about that throughout my videos. So can you make this orb go from this part of the room to the other part of the room? Can you make that command? Can you command and say, hey, leave me alone. I want some peace. I'll see you later. Come back tomorrow at 5 p.m. Here's the clock. This is the time I want you to come back in. Can you do that? Start commanding. See that? See, can you? See, this is you get it? All right. So you'll start commanding and making clear commands and seeing what kind of control you have in your life. All right. So that's what I want you to be focusing on. What can you do? Commanding these spirits now. And commanding is not being rude. It's not being like you're some kind of crazy. Get it? Czar, which is C-Z-A-R, also T, but I'm getting very excited here. But C's, it's not like that. You're just simply saying, do this, do that, do this. Okay? All right. Once you get to the command stage and you've mastered that and you feel in control of your environment, in control of the spirit world around you, as you should, because it's only an extension of you, then you can get to creating. And creating is what everyone should aspire to. What are you here for if you're not here to create? At least that's how I feel. So when you're creating, that means you're going to see, what can you create with this spirit? How are you going to find that out? Well, you're going to go back to the first C, communication. And then you're also going to be using your imagination and starting to work and use visualization to create something new. create a new idea. Maybe you're working on something and you're saying, hey, can you help to create a solution for me because I have a problem right now. All right, that's what you should be doing. So if you're using these 3 C's, communication, command, and creation, you're getting somewhere in life. Other than that, you're just wasting your time and you're just walking around telling people, I see people, I see things. And that's cute, but that's not why you see things. You see things to do something about it and to do something with it. And this really goes for everything. If you're clairaudient, if you're clairsentient, all these things mean that you should be communicating, commanding, and then creating. Okay? And if you don't feel like doing all that stuff, because you may not want to do that every day, guess what else you can do? Be cool. Just relax. Cool, right? Or you can, guess what else you can do? Chill. Another C word. So, chill, relax. You don't always have to be communing with spirits. You can relax. But once you get into it and you're writing everything down and you're seeing how you're growing, you might keep on going. All right, so that's what you do when you're clairvoyant. You don't just send a message and tell people I see things. You actually get to work. All right? All right, happy Monday. And thank you, all of you who send messages, because it helps me do videos like this to help other people get on their path and actually get to doing something. All right, have a wonderful week. I'll see you next week, and happy Monday again. Bye-bye. Magic! Can you see me? I'm not really there. This is my spirit. Are you communicating with me? Huh? What's that? What did you say? No, I'm not doing that, you nasty freak.